Hey there folks, John here with Watchdog Forums, and I am coming to you today with a quick review of something that I recently purchased. It was kind of a Christmas present to myself this year. If you'll recall, back in June I reviewed the Siena, the Orbita Siena 2 Rotowind watchwinder. You'll see a link to that review on Watchdog Forums in the description box of this video. But I liked it so much I decided I wanted to order one of the Siena Rotowind models for myself, and I did. I've got this this great Siena Rotowind 3 Executive model. So it is a 3-head watchwinder. The other one I reviewed was a 2. This one is a 3-head, and it is an executive model. And in Orbita parlance, the executive models basically just have a drawer in them for auxiliary storage. And you'll see, I've got some cufflinks in this one, a couple of pocket knives, and some just some bracelets there. And I'm so pleased. The burl wood on this is absolutely gorgeous. Not only does it go well with my furniture here, but it is a nice match to the teak on my other Orbita, this Orbita Quatro Executive model. It is, as the name suggests, a 4-head winder. You can see I've got most of my Rolexes in there. I've got a couple more in this one as well, in a Lumtech model. But I'm really happy. Let me kind of show you the difference between how the winder heads work on these two watchwinders, because this one is a programmable unit, this one is a Rotowind. So we'll go ahead and open the lid on this model, and I'll go ahead and turn off and back on one of the winder heads so that you can see. The idea is that the motor kicks on just briefly and then turns off, and basically just inertia rocks the watch back and forth there and winds it. It's very quiet when it does that. You only barely hear the motor just briefly while it moves it into position. We'll try that again. You just barely hear that motor. Then it releases and it completely turns off. Uses very little battery power. This is a battery-driven watch winder, but the battery I think lasts about 5 years because it uses very little battery power to power these heads. Most of the winding force comes from inertia. Okay, so over here to this Quatro Executive, this programmable unit, I just actually had the motors replaced. I had to send basically this internal section here into Orbita, and they replaced the motors because I did experience a motor failure after about 10 years of ownership. So I think that's a fantastic testament to Orbita's quality. But I'll go ahead and turn off and back on the winder unit. Now you can see that these all wind together. And you can probably hear some noise from that. Once you close that lid, all that noise goes away. This is an AC powered winder, so it is plugged in. Unfortunately, this model is discontinued because this is my favorite Orbita winder. It actually has an atomic clock built into the lid of the winder, and this is such a genius feature. I wish Orbita would use this feature in other winders. It's I don't have a battery in it right now. The battery ran out while I had the motors off at Orbita getting replaced, and I just need to kick a new battery into this unit. But I think the inclusion of this atomic clock is such a great feature, because in many cases with a mechanical watch you want to be able to sync these watches to an atomic clock time source when you put them on, and it's very convenient. But now I'm real happy with both of these watchwinders, particularly with this new one, the Siena 3. Do check it out. It's a little pricey. You'll see the price appear here in the information bar, but the quality's worth it, and I'm very pleased with it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next video.